For those of you who don't know, we just recently moved out here to Missouri from Atlanta, and we moved to Springfield through a process of elimination. And we don't actually live in Springfield. That's the nearest large city, and when we were looking for places out here, we wanted to find something kind of out of the city and with some acreage. So anyway, we ended up finding a place here in Dallas County. Dallas County is north of Greene County, and we're about 30 minutes north of Springfield. Found a folder that I'd started about 10 years ago, and it was titled Ancestry. So I hadn't seen that for a while, so I leafed through it. There was a handwritten note on some of the pages that I had printed out, and it said, it was the page from my great-grandmother, and written out beside it said Missouri ? So I thought that was pretty interesting. I had forgotten that, and I just decided to go ahead and Google her name just to see if she was anywhere close to where we are now. Anyhow, I put her name into Google, and it came back Springfield. And I thought, that's interesting. At that point, I thought, well, if that really is her, and she is actually from Springfield, perhaps there could be some people that are still around that I might be related to. So I went ahead and went on to Ancestry.com and paid for the subscription. So once I was on Ancestry.com, I put her name in, and I found out that she wasn't from Springfield, actually, because I found her dad, and they weren't actually from Springfield. They were from Dallas County. So they happened to be in the county that I now live in. Now, I thought this was bizarre, to say the least. So, about 1880, they were listed on the census record for Dallas County. And it looked like that it was the city of Washington. I'd never heard of a town called Washington around here. And so I had to look up the abbreviation. And it turns out that it isn't Washington, the town. It's Washington, the township. Here's where it goes from bizarre to surreal, because we live in Jackson Township. Now you can see Jackson Township here on the map I've got shown. Now, here's Washington Township. Washington Township is basically about half a mile to the east. And so I landed completely by chance on a piece of property that is within 10 miles, the next township over, of where my ancestors were.